here's the game that I set up. Okay, these are plastic shot glasses and bouncy balls. I got two yellow, two blue, two red, two sparkly ones. Okay, and I put in this row here, I put the shot glass over top of the ball. On this row, I put the balls inside the shot glass with it right side up. So the only difference is I purchased one blue one, and I did that because I want to see if that will throw them off or if they will match the blue one up to it. Or I'm just very curious to see what they'll do, especially with these being turned over. Good morning. It is Thursday, June 1st, 7:16 a.m. Okay, so here's the results of last night. All about subtleties this morning. As far as the game goes, nothing happened, except I think this one was moved forward a little bit. These are just slightly moved, sort of in like they were bent. I don't know how else to put it. And these are slightly moved. These two were both moved forward, closer to the red one. But what really, really, really interests me is this. Last night, these two Bigfoot dolls were straight. And they angled them to the girl again, and the angle is that same angle as was. I just did my Bigfoot Diary part 17, and in it, see, one of them was straight, and the other one was angled. And then the next morning, I found that they had taken the other one and put it at the exact angle the other one was at, so that they matched. So why are they doing this angling thing? That is so interesting. And the angle is so specific, and it's the same as it was before. And then here, this is interesting. Who's missing? Yep, that's right. The man doll. My poor husband's on the ground again. So why do they keep putting him on the ground? I'm starting to get a theory on this. Perhaps why he's on the ground so much. I think they like to isolate certain dolls. Maybe they're wanting the girl and the Bigfoot dolls to be alone together to show, you know, in their minds that this is us. So maybe that's why they keep taking the man doll away, because they just want this to represent them and me. I'm not sure, but I kind of have been getting that feeling that might be what that means. Okay, now I'm going to come around to the front porch, because first thing I noticed when I woke up was something on my chair again. Now last night I sat up till about 11 o'clock, just drinking tea and sitting here listening. And this morning my coffee cup, or not coffee cup, teacup, is right in the middle of my chair. And I don't remember putting it there. It was probably sitting on that little stand. I'm not 100% sure, but I really don't remember putting it there. So I'm thinking they might have come up and took it from the stand and put it in the middle of my chair. They've been doing that a lot lately, putting stuff right in the middle of my chair. Okay, I've been in the house for the last several hours, and I came out just to check on things, take a break. I was working on the computer. And the two blue, to go around, the two blue balls that were up there in the cups got knocked off and are on the ground. The cups are there. One ball's clear over here. One ball's over by the porch, and the two cups are, it's a shadow, so it's hard to see. Two cups are right there. But the blue ones were between the yellow and red. And it looks like the red ones are moved this way a little bit too, but they're not knocked off. And the yellow balls and the ones on the end that are clear with sparkles in them don't appear to be moved. So there's a little bit of wind. I've been out here a few minutes watching, and I don't see those moving, the ones that are on the railing. So I mean, it hasn't been that windy. So I'm wondering if there was a visitor up here while I was inside, sitting on the couch, working on the computer. I'm going to put him back. I just woke up from a nap. It's 4:29, June 2nd. And nothing was changed that I could see on the porch, but I did find this. It's a Y stick stuck in the basket. And first I thought maybe it fell out of the tree. But if it fell out of the tree, wouldn't the weight of the stem caused it to just fall straight down here? This part I'm talking about. And how would it catch? It's hard to show. How would it catch so that it was threaded through those holes in the basket? See? So it's like it was placed in there, and it's a Y stick. So thinking that while I was taking my nap, they put that Y stick in there. And I was hearing some kind of crazy loud noises outside my window. I was partly asleep, so I don't know what that was. This is on the opposite side of the house from my bedroom. But I'm thinking they put that in there. Because I think that if that stick would have fallen and hit the basket at all, it wouldn't have gone in there like that. It would have bounced off and fallen to the ground. So that's all I have for now. Another reason I think it might be them is because I know for sure that they put a Y stick in here one other time down through the holes. And I mean, that was definite. It was picked from a pokeberry bush over there, somewhere over in there, and put in here after they had taken something. So that just looks like something they would do. My husband just got home from work and I asked him what he thought. He agrees with me, and he even said he doesn't see how it could have fallen from the tree there, which is true. It's kind of pretty far over to the left of the tree. So I'm calling this one a gift. I just went to take it out. Thought, well, maybe I'll film. And it was not that easy to get out. Look, it's like I'm having to wiggle it out to even get it out. They put that in there better than it looked. Look at that nice little Y stick. It's a pretty one. Oh, I shall put it with my collection of Y sticks that they have given me. Okay, this is Saturday, June the 3rd, and I just got home from work. And while I was gone, they brought this cat ring back that they took on May 29th during the day, in the afternoon, I think. They put it in the magnetic bowl. So, not sure why they did that, but pretty cool. So they had that for a while, but that's not all they did. This is weird. Okay, if you remember, they angled the Bigfoots a couple days ago. And now, trying to get the picture here. Now they straightened them again. So here's how they put them today. They straightened them back up. That's how they put them a few days ago. Looks like even maybe, well, the girl doll I think is the same, but they totally straightened them out. That's strange. Also, the dice were moved a little bit. So that's what happened today so far. Okay, this is Sunday. We just got back from our Sunday morning meeting, and we walked out to grill on the back porch. And the first thing I saw was a red ball in the middle of the porch. Then I look over here, and all the cups, all the balls, and the container that I had of balls laying right here are all on the ground. So somebody was up while we were gone having a good old time playing with the cups and the balls. So that's interesting. It can't be the wind blew it off because that one's clear over there. And everything else is over here. So they got knocked off. Let's see if anything else. I don't see anything else. Yeah, they were busy. Maybe it's the messy one, babe. The one that likes to make a mess. I wonder if they're all here. Let's see. Do you see the other yellow one?
Right there by your knee.
Oh, here it is. Okay. Well, I'm going to take some pictures. I'm going to set it back up, count the balls, make sure everything's here. What? That's been like that.
I thought it was up the other way.
Was it? My husband thinks that this little bolt might be turned over. I'm going to check that and see. Everything else looks the same. Okay, I will come back and let you know. Okay, my husband was right about this bolt being turned over because yesterday at 2:39, I went back and I looked on the pictures on my phone when I found the cat ring in here and they had turned the Bigfoot dolls, or straightened them up. See, they're straight now. They were angled. When they did those two things, my picture shows that this was upside down from how it is now. At 8:02, when I put the container here with the balls and stuff in it and changed things around on the railing, the game, the picture shows that this was this way. So between 2:39 and 8:02, they came up and turned the bolt over, and I never even noticed it. So that means they were up twice yesterday. Now, we thought about putting another bolt out here that's longer with a nut on it. It moves, so maybe they can see how those fit together. And then this is the wrench that I had that fits that nut. So I'm going to lay it here, and we're going to go inside and eat lunch. I'm also putting that tape measure out, and I picked all the balls and everything up, put them in this container for now. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. So we're going to go in and eat, see if anything happens. And I want to say one more thing. When we were coming in the driveway, I noticed that over there, at that grove of locust trees between the shed, or beside the shed, there's a new busted branch. And that's the third one I've noticed in spots around the yard. They have broken branches, and I think they're marking places where they hide and watch us. So there's one. There's one over here broken on that lilac bush, and then there's one at the side yard over there. And I'll probably come out and just make a video of that. But we're gonna eat first, so.
Hungry.
Okay, I'm having to use my phone to make this video because I have my camcorder inside downloading videos to my computer. But I came out to clean the garage, and my husband and I are going to clean the garage. I looked out here and noticed that The nut, which was up here in this area, is now clear down at the bottom. I just had my husband come out and tell me if it's even possible that that somehow made its way down to the bottom by itself. He assured me that there is no way. So I didn't think so. Just wanted a second opinion. So I'm thinking they came up and messed with it till it went down. Because when I first put it out here, I was demonstrating. I didn't say it, but I took my finger and made it go all the way up. So I think while we were inside eating and stuff, they came up and were messing with it. I figured that would fascinate them. Okay, we'll see if anything else happens. Okay, I took it off of there and I moved the nut all the way up as far as it would go before it started getting tight. So I didn't want to make it too tight because if they want to mess with it, I want them to be able to do it easily. So that's how I'm going to leave it. See if they do anything else to mess with it. It's Wednesday, June 7th, 7:34 a.m. I checked the porch and I knew they had to be up last night because, as you can see, the die on the left was turned over and the Bigfoot doll on the right is moved. He was straight like the other one. And I think the man doll might be moved over a little bit too. But that's it. Nothing else. Just very slight little changes. And I checked around the house, nothing else. So that's it for this morning. When I turned that die over to put it back, I noticed dirt on top, like something touched it when I turned it over. A little dirty finger. So that's interesting. I was just out here showing my husband the little things that they did over the night and telling him goodbye because he's leaving for work. And I've been getting a very strong skunk smell out here. Well, yesterday I smelled it and I smelled it maybe a week ago in the evening, but I just started smelling it again. I don't know if it's an actual skunk or if it's something else making that smell. It just started while I was standing here talking to my husband. And now it's gone. I hope I don't get sprayed. Kind of weird though, during the day. I think it was when I was giving him a kiss goodbye for work too. I wonder if I'm being watched. Because it was there and now it's gone. Well, I don't know. Okay, it's Thursday, June 8th, 7:11 p.m. I don't usually work on Thursdays, but I had to go in today and had a long day. But I just got home and there are some crazy things happening out here on the porch. First of all, they gifted me another Y stick right here. And it's laying right beside the girl in the Bigfoot dolls. So, see, clan symbol. This is us. This is a clan. Could be. They also angled the Bigfoots again because they were straight. So now they're angled. So I don't know if one angles them, another one straightens them, and then this is a different one, and now it's angling it again. Like if it's two different ones doing it, or if it's the same one, I don't know. But this is super awesome. It gifted me another Y stick. And then there's this. The two green game pieces were here. And they put them in the cup. I have no idea why. But it's super awesome. See, they favor those green game pieces. So, this is a pretty exciting day. Nothing happened over here. Everything's the same on that side. Just gonna film or video what it looks like on this side. Yeah, I think it's pretty interesting that they put this right beside the Bigfoot dolls and the girl doll. Well, super cool. That'll be it for now. When my husband got home from work, I wasn't home yet. He found this hair laying on, was it on the top? Was it on the porch?
Yes.
It was laying up on the porch, just right where you would step up. And it's coarse, it's black, the end is tapered. One end looks like it has a root on it, possibly. It's probably, if you would stretch, if it wasn't wavy, it would be about 6.5 inches long. We don't know what it is for sure, but I'm really wondering if it's a Bigfoot hair, because what else would have been up on our porch? A horse? I don't think a horse. So, pretty cool. I'm going to put it in that envelope and keep it. Okay, it's Friday, June 9th, 5:44 p.m. I just got home from work. I had a really long day. And while I was gone, the Bigfoots were busy again. Okay, first thing that I noticed is they moved the green game pieces again over to the blue cup, just like they did yesterday. The dice are moved a little teeny bit. It's no big deal. But what's super awesome is the nut is turned over in the magnetic bowl. But the most cool thing is this, if you can see. This is how I left it yesterday. The wrench. Notice that the bolt is up at the top, or not the bolt. The nut is up at the top of the bolt, towards the top. And you can see that that little bolt is the other way. And the wrench is, at first I thought it was gone, that they took it, but then I saw this laying on the ground. And what they did is they took the nut and moved it down to the bottom of the bolt, and they somehow put the end of this wrench over the nut, and now it's up, probably stuck. I don't know if they got it stuck. I don't know what they were doing, but they were they were working on it. That is so cute. Oh my gosh. I think they're trying to learn how to use the tools. It's so awesome. I'm going to go around and get it. Yeah. I don't know if that's focusing very good or not. So, yeah, that's what they did. Cool. Okay. What I'm going to do is take it all back apart. And I think instead of putting the game pieces back, I'm going to play their game. And I'm going to leave their green ones in there, and I'm going to take the purple ones and put them in this cup. I'm going to leave it like that. See what they do. And I'm going to take this back apart. I'll have to put the camera down for that. Just want to take pictures, and I don't see anything else disturbed, so. Alright, this is a really great day. That was interesting. Okay, it is June 10th, and we were just gone for about 3 hours and got back. This morning, I rearranged things, and last night I put the two purple game pieces in the clear cup that you see there. But this morning I arranged them so that they were side by side like that. And when we got back, just now, as you can see, the clear cup with the purple game pieces in it are now on the ground. The cup is clear over there in the flowers, and the game pieces are over here. Let's see if I can get the focus here. Whoops. Okay, right there. There's one. The other one is near it, right there. So it appears that it wasn't just blown off or knocked off, because I don't think they'd be that far apart. So I think they were up here messing with them, and I mean, they didn't bother the one where they put the green ones in the blue cup, just the purple ones in the clear cup that I did. And also cleaned some stuff out and put stuff in the burn pile again. And this piece of cardboard keeps ending up different places in the yard. And I mean, this morning it was up against, it was laying over the burn pile like this. And there's a little bit of wind, but I don't think there's enough wind to have blown it clear up here. So I don't know if they're messing with that or what. I don't know, maybe it was the wind. I'm not sure, but I want to keep an eye on it. See. Seems like the wind's coming from my back. So I don't know why it would blow it this direction, like 8 feet away, like it was, so. Yeah. I'll go ahead and keep an eye on that. See if that keeps happening. But apparently they were up while we were gone. Okay, it's now 8:23 p.m. And this is a picture of 11:03 a.m. this morning when I put that game piece. Well, yeah, that was this morning. Put that game piece on the board. And that's how the basketball looked. Now we were just walking around the yard and I saw, as we were starting to walk by here, dirt on the basketball. And I thought, well, that ain't, there hasn't been dirt on it. So I got this out to compare how it was this morning. As you can see, it is opposite the X, whatever that is in the SC. So I thought, well, the dirt had to come from somewhere, so I picked it up. Excuse me here. And if you turn it over, that's how it was. So they have come up and picked it up and turned it over. We were gone for 3 hours or so earlier this evening, from 1:30 to about 4:30. So I'm not sure if they did it then. I don't remember seeing it, so it's possible that they did it between the time we got home, because I think I checked everything when we got back. So it's possible that they did it between 4:30 and now. So that's interesting. Wonder why they turned the ball over. Could be an interesting night. We're gonna sit on the porch. That's not moved, so they didn't do anything with that. The dog is still the same. Pretty sure everything else is the same too. They didn't mess with that. And that's all the same. Okay, and I will update if anything else happens. While I'm back here, I just noticed this today and I took pictures. This twig on this bush that they stand behind sometimes, where I found the 16 to 17 inch print a couple times. This bush has a new broken and twisted little branch. I don't know if it's hard to see it with the lighting, but it's broken and twisted. Let's see. So, like I said, they've been marking places that I think they've been marking places where they've been hiding. So maybe that's another mark. I also found one more thing over here. Found this morning. In front of the, over here in front of the window that I sit. I sit right in there. On the couch right behind that stand. And right well, how did this get over here? Did you move it, babe?
What?
Well, this was like this. I don't know how that got clear over there, because just like 5 minutes ago it was still here. But that's how it was. And I'm not sure. It was just too... At first I thought it was all one branch that broke. But it's not. It's two different ones. And this is a Y stick. And that's a branch parallel to it. Or at a right angle to it, I mean. And it just happens to point right at the spot that I sit in the house, that window. And I put in my diary entries for 2016 a couple months ago, a few months ago, I can't remember, but I found one here too, right here in the yard, pointing at that chair that my husband's sitting in. That's my chair. And it looks very similar to how this one was when I found it this morning. Because it had a Y stick which was flipped the other way, and a leaf laying across the bottom part of it in a right angle, which I'll put a picture of that up. But I think that's interesting. I'm not 100% sure about it, but I have a pretty strong feeling that they did that. Because I don't know what the odds are that I find two of those and they would be pointing where I sit. Okay. I went back and looked at the pictures I took this morning, and actually this is how it was, the branch, so I fixed it. It was laying like that, which to me is even more interesting. Still pointing at the window, but because to me it makes more of a straight line coming from the Y. So, I mean, it's not straight, but there's no leaves on that side. Okay, for the last few hours my husband's been mowing, and this is a Sunday, it's June 11th. It's around 3-ish in the afternoon. Anyways, he just got done mowing. We cleaned the garage out a couple weekends ago. Our next project is his tool bench, to get it organized. I want to know what all's here and stuff, in case they take something. But the reason I'm making this video is because I think, see, the doors have, the big garage door and the back door has both been open. We've been in and out. So I was wondering if they took something, and there, that yellow air hose, it's coiled up and, well, it's coiled up. They took it before and brought it back. I don't see it. Last I knew it was about right here. So I think they must have ran up and came in and took that real quick. Also, out here, this morning these were in line. Now they're moved. Can't see because of my shadow. Darn it. So, I think they were up and did this too. I put them back. So if that yellow thing comes back, we'll know for sure that they took it. Go ahead and close up. This is Monday, June 12th, and it's 6:47 a.m. Last night we were sitting on the porch, and I was in and out a lot, but my husband said he heard movement in these weeds at one point. So it was already dark. So I went and I got a flashlight and I came out to see if I could see anything. I checked the porch and everything, and I noticed that the phone protector that had been on my phone and I put here is gone. So I think they came up and got that, and that's probably what he heard. They probably got it and went back in the weeds. So I hope that comes back, because I put it out because it has the backside of it's a little bit sticky, and I'm hoping it would have fingerprints, maybe hairs on it, because I made sure it was clean, except he mowed and then dirt got on it a little bit, but my fingerprints or hair shouldn't be on it. Oh my goodness, hold on, there it is. Oh boy, why did they put it up there? Huh. Well, that's weird. Yeah, that's definitely different. I want to get pictures of it and see if I can see anything on it, and I will film again. Okay, well, they moved it without doing too much. There is, it can almost be impossible to show you. There is a fingerprint, just the tip, very, very edge of that. I don't think it's going to show. Oh, there's a couple. There's a couple fingerprints too at the top. Okay, well, I think I'm going to put it back. See if they do anything with it again. Got lots of bunnies out behind the shed. Like if we hold still, maybe she won't see us. There they go. It's Friday, June 16th, 8:20 p.m. I was gone all day at work till 5:30. Then I came home and we went to get groceries right away. As you can tell, I'm still sick because of my weird voice. But anyways, I didn't think anything happened. I checked around the back porch and stuff. I didn't notice anything, and then I looked out the window and saw this on my chair. It's that phone cover that I put out for him. And I don't know if they took it, because actually, if I think about it, I don't remember seeing it on the gifting board this morning, so I don't know if they had it and brought it up here today, or if they just brought it around here. But anyways, either way, it's cool because apparently they know that's mine, and it belongs to me, so they put it on my chair. It's pretty cool. I guess I'll just take it in as one of my little souvenirs and keep it. Alright, that'll do it for now. June 17th. A couple little things happened. The dice were moved a little bit. The cardboard over at the burn pile was moved really far away from the pit again. I think they may be moving it for some reason. I think they maybe don't like it for some reason, perhaps because Jim and I used it as a target. Here's the pictures. June 18th. This was a Sunday. I believe I took a nap and checked the porch at around 6:11 p.m. Apparently I forgot to make a video of this, but I found that while I was napping, they came up and put the bolt and nut on the chair beside the door, and they took the nut off of the bolt. They were showing me that they figured it out and got the nut off, or that they had broken it, whichever they thought. Haha. Jim made it home before me. I had to work late. He said there's something out here waiting for me that the Bigfoots did. They haven't been here since Sunday, which was this Friday. So 5 days. Something exciting. Oh my goodness. Oh. Look at that. It's a doll open. Jim's on the ground. Uh-oh. They put it in Jim's spot. Oh my goodness. What is it? It's a policeman. Wow. They also did that. Flipped it over. Oh. They also took the two green game pieces that were on this end and put them in there. Huh. Huh. Wow. I don't even know what to think about that. Jim thinks they're going to kill him. I don't know. I hope not. Okay, this stuff all looks the same over here. I don't know if I should take that in as a gift or leave it there since since they seem to have replaced Jim. Well, maybe, see, somebody suggested that I have us hold hands, one of my viewers, and put brown game pieces there and the green ones like they did above my head. I don't know if that has anything to do with this. Like I said, they haven't been here for 5 days, so I don't know that they would know that even happened. Huh. Well, I'm going to take pictures and decide what to do with it. If I'm going to leave it here or take it in. Okay, very interesting stuff. Hey guys, thank you. That's awesome. Thanks. I was taking a nap this afternoon, Sunday, and came out to check the porch. First thing I noticed was Jim's doll isn't there. And it's over there where they put it the other day, in the bushes. And then I noticed this. I put all these this way. And they put 2 more green ones here and here. Isn't that awesome? Apparently they liked this, that I did this. I'm thinking they think it's special too. And apparently they don't want Jim being involved in this whole situation. Because this is us. This is a clan. This is our little friendship. Jim, no, no, no. Then I noticed this. They put a new wrench here. Beside the one that I put out. A new little wrench. So I think that's a gift. I'm going to have to ask Jim if it's his. So I'll go get him and bring him out and ask him if it's his. So I'm not sure if it's a return or if it's a gift. But that's really cool. Oh, the 2 green ones were here. And they put them over here. Awesome.
Yes, it's mine.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. So, alright. Go ahead, you can take it back. Okay. Tell him thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
It's Thursday, June 29th, 6:40 a.m. Bigfoots were up last night. I knew that because, number 1, Jim's doll's on the ground again. Over there in the weeds, like usual. And they took the 2 green marbles they put here, put them over here in the little metal basket in the magnetic bowl. So, how you feel about that, Jim? Huh? How do you feel about that? Huh? Got anything to say?
No, not really.
Always over there in the weeds. Huh?
I think maybe they just want me to come down in the woods with them.
Maybe.
Yeah, right.
I don't see anything else. Poor Jim. This all looks the same. Oh, wait a minute. That guy's moved. He was straight. Suppose that could have been them. Okay, it's Friday, June 30th, and it's 4:25 p.m. Now, today, when I left, this girl doll that I put out for them was on the gifting board. Sometime today, they moved the girl. I just found out. I thought they took it. No, they moved it. And they put this here as a gift. It's a little clip. That's cool. Okay, I have to tell them thanks for that. But first I want to show you what they did. They took the girl, put her over here. So apparently they think she belongs with the dolls. Now, I got this one because I thought it kind of looked like me a little bit with the dark hair. So I thought they might want it. But apparently they think it goes here. They're so funny. Everything else looks the same. At least Jim isn't on the ground today. Hey guys! Thank you! That's really cute. Thank you, I love it.